Lower time, baby. Lower time. You all got your beverages. You all got your food. You all got everything you need. Because this is it. This is where we pop off. Let's do it.
The painting of Arian.
This fucking guy, man. You know what I didn't realize? When we were playing the game, we did well. We made it 3 seconds before pausing. This fucking guy was there through the whole DLC, and I never even realized. Like, every time we pressed that little sign that said, take the plunge, it was this guy telling us to do it. He was leading us to him. But for why? Did he not realize I was going to fucking kill him? Or was he just a bit too cocky and he thought that he could take me? Or what?
No. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is.
3 seconds.
Go on. Take it.
Look at you, you little snake. He really was a snake.
This is Gale. Once he was a hollow slave, an undead warrior used as fodder in the bleakest of battles. Now he searches for a second ashen one to enter the painting, for the tales tell of 2 ashes will burn Ariandel away.
And then the ashes were 2.
I don't like that sussy pose he's in when he's lying there. It's real sussy. Real sussy, you know? Real, what do you call that? What is that thing? Arched back. He's got the real arch. He's got a real arch. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Like, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't pretend to be, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Ashes.
Maybe I am.
His story will have its time in the light, but not right now.
Yeah.
Subscribe and look for these videos so we can give each character the attention to detail they deserve. But by the end of this video, you'll have a good understanding of the entire painted world and our place within it.
All right, hell yeah.
Rejoice, my new friend, for this is a true haven of the forlorn.
Nice sword,
the
bro.
cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself.
A rotted bed, yeah.
Sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
Ariandel, like the painted world of Ariamis, has always been a place for forlorn souls. Almost all of the beings here have a story that belongs in the outside world, something that they're keen to forget, and a story sad enough that it would cause them to get sucked into the painting. For example, these warriors are the followers of Farron, and they should look familiar.
Yeah.
The pointed steel helms mark them as a set of warriors from the undead legion of Farron. Farron and its watchers fell to ruin, of course, but the followers survived, forlorn. With a home fallen to ruin and compatriots dead or corrupted by the abyss, it's easy to understand how they were pulled into the painting. Also pulled into the painting were the Millwood Knights, an order said to fight hand in hand with the earth itself. These are the fights that will drain you to your last remaining Estus, till you're climbing that tower to take out the bowman, making your life hell. Here, in this tower, you'll find the captain's ashes, and these sort of allow you to piece together the missing chunk of the Millwood Knights story.
Okay.
Long ago, when the Millwood Knights lost the forest they called home, they began a journey so long that even thoughts of their sworn enemy washed away, replaced.
Can you guys believe that I've never actually died to the Dancer of the Boreal Valley? It's crazy. That's so crazy. Anyway.
By a vision of a cold and brittle wood. We'll talk about their sworn enemy.
You didn't kick him off, you dummy.
Forest and how that led to their journey to the painting.
Oh, you little snake.
So it's one of the more tragic
You
stories.
Little snake, look at you.
Finally, you make it to the bridge and to the chapel of Ariandel.
It is crazy, I know, yeah.
Well,
Wilhelm.
you look to be unkindled.
I never did I don't think I ever did this. Where you can go across the bridge and talk to him before you actually fight him later on down at the, when you get past the little bald bird settlement. I don't think I ever did.
No bell tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you. Now go on inside, show respect and listen carefully.
Okay.
This is Sir Wilhelm, a knight completely loyal to the lady inside.
Welcome
Milady.
to the painted world of Ariandel. I am Frida. I have long stood beside our Blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn.
Good.
But forlorn thou seemeth not. Ashen One, I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world. But thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee. The bonfire, here in this room. A meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee none the less.
Okay.
Ah, yes. There is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess. Ours is a chance encounter, to be sure, but perhaps it was meant to be. Let this be a remembrance of this cold world, a thing to help thee bear thy duty. Now,
Thank you.
return from whence thou camest. Thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is cause to rejoice.
Look at these
This ring is given
paintings.
to you
Wow.
because this ring was never meant to grace Frida's hand. The
Why?
painting, and its frost as well, it became her home.
Lady Frida has spoken, has she not?
Yeah.
Then tarry no longer, and be gone.
God, you are
There
such a
is one
simp.
thing you should know. Inside the
Simp
cold
ass.
painting, curiosity could be your cross. Stray from the withering flame, and the snow will swallow you whole.
I feel like I fucked up a lot. Oh, Jesus, those things.
Within
Oh
the
my
snow
God.
are the crawling, crow-like corvians.
Yeah.
And these corvians are markedly different from the corvians we've seen before. These ones
they're
are
weaker.
pitiful. They're dragging their defilement along with them, and they're barely even a threat. I think that this easy gameplay sequence is meant to reinforce that. Further along, we meet the creature
Oh,
that likely
yeah, with the
crippled them.
Oh,
This
really?
is a Corvian too, but it's a
Oh.
Corvian knight.
Yeah,
Does it
I
look
hate
familiar?
them.
It has the same body structure and this same peck move as the crows of Velka did in Dark Souls 1.
Oh, no
And
way.
it's vicious.
Yeah.
When we find the Corvian Knight weapons upon the rooftops, they reveal that the Corvian Knights became infatuated with Sister Frida.
Easy done.
the
Easy.
woman
I
we
am.
met in
Easy
the
done.
Ariandel Chapel just now.
Yep.
Like her, these creatures embraced the rot and swore to protect the painting from fire. This decision was what led them to execute their own brethren. And
What?
their brethren clearly had other ideas about fire and rot.
Oh,
No, they don't like it. He was
Well,
happy that I torched the
there's
place.
nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose.
Gale and me. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash,
That's me.
grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. Surely you have seen the rot that afflicts our world,
Cinema.
that
Oh
which
my
fooled
God.
the good father and buried the flame, after we had all made up our minds too.
Yeah.
So, please, grant us one wish. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. Oh, please, it must be you.
God, I'm so
I
fucking
am so terribly
cool, man. I'm so
frightened of
good.
Timidly
I did all that.
rotting away, like those fools on the outside.
This
Jesus.
dialogue reveals a lot, and the story really starts to take shape here.
Yeah.
This is a tale of fire versus rot, and the Corvian at the start with the feathers, he told us to embrace the rot. and
Wait,
accept
that's a
it.
Corvian?
But Gale,
That guy was a Corvian? Doesn't look like any of the other ones, does he?
told us that this world needs a proper flame.
Yeah, there's that
that will
sussy old pose. Look at that thing. What is he up to there? That was real sussy. I don't like that. Wait, our chat froze. My bad. You guys got to tell me if the chat freezes, right? Jesus. Okay.
burn the rot away. This creature tells us that once
Say that again.
they all made that will burn the But Gale told us that this world needs a proper flame that will burn the rot away. This creature tells us that once they all made up their minds to burn the world away, rot and all. Unfortunately, Frida came along and convinced the father otherwise. The Corvian Knights, infatuated with Frida,
My
betrayed
neck,
their
my
brethren
back.
and enforced her rule. Frida asked us to leave this place, and Wilhelm threatened us to. They fear
but he's a pussy,
the
though.
second ash, because
that guy.
according to the tales, it is the second ash that heralds the flame. So, it's our job to find the rest of the secrets in the painting.
I don't think I'm keeping up. I should
They're
be.
very
I
close
should watch
by.
this again.
I've seen your kind. Time and time again.
Well,
Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
From his items, we learn who Wilhelm, the Knight of Londor,
Okay, here we go.
really is. So he served the three sisters who founded the Sable Church.
Frida,
And
Elfrida,
before
and
this video, we only knew about two of these
yeah.
sisters. We talked a lot about them in the Hollows of Londor video. Go and check that out. So there
Okay.
was Lillian, the youngest.
Okay, don't
who
know her.
First spoke about a lot of their miracles. There was Uriah, the second eldest, who guides us to become a Lord of Hollows in the base game. And now we know the identity of the third sister, the eldest, Elfrida.
wait.
Vil-
Where's Frida? We have Elfrida, which is fine. We know her, the painter. Don't know who Yuria is or Lilian is.
Wilhelm, his armor reads, was particularly loyal to the eldest.
Oh,
Forgive me, my lady,
that is pretty tragic when he dies, actually.
but I have failed you. Lady Elfrida.
The contraption key leads to the attic of the archive. Long ago, Sir Wilhelm led a white-haired woman up here and kept this key as if it were his life.
I believe. I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke.
You meet Yuria after
The one
Yol.
to show me flame.
You meet Yuria after Yol. Yol was the one that you meet on the bridge. Is that? Is he not the? Or wait, I can't remember. Is Yol the guy who transposes souls, or is Yol the guy who's one of the pilgrim we first meet, who's like on the bridge, that's like crying? One of the pilgrim guys, you know. Pilgrim. Okay. Okay, so he's one of the pilgrims. Okay.
'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll head off to paint. I promised Uncle Gale I would.
Uncle Gale?
I wondered what she's doing here, and it's almost like she's scraping a dent in the table
Yeah,
out
she's
of
a
some
freak.
compulsion to paint, maybe?
She a freak, yeah.
We'll hear more from the white-haired girl later.
Okay, hell yeah.
Did you notice this?
The bell, yeah, I did.
Entrenched in the snow.
I wondered
is
what that
a
was
bell
about.
That looks really similar to the one in Firelink,
Oh.
albeit with slightly different engravings.
Oh.
Our Firelink bell in Dark Souls 3 is what unearths the unkindled from their graves, so that they can link.
Ain't no way. Can I ask this, right? Sometimes you'll be like running around and you'll hear that bell go dong randomly. Is that every time somebody makes a new character that goes off? Because that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool Easter egg if that was true.
The fire. And think about this. In a way, this world craves fire too, just like the world outside, and this world has a bell as well.
Yeah, yeah.
The tales tell of a second ash that will come and bring fire to the painting. Considering Wilhelm and Frida don't want fire, it's logical that they wouldn't want no bell ringing either. And this explains why Wilhelm is surprised you made it here, even though there is no bell.
No bell tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting.
Curious, right?
So that's how
I
people
think
normally
that's why
get
the
there.
bell is entrenched. And past Wilhelm, below Elfride, in the heart of the mountain, is this huge concentration of rot afflicting the world.
Fucking
Hidden amongst the
disgusting
flies
place.
is
Ew.
the only way to unlock the vault behind Frida. A lever that looks and functions identically
Pull
to the
the
one
lever,
in the
Kronk.
painted world of Dark Souls 1 rotates a statue of a woman holding a young child, and it opens the way.
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
Yeah, that's me.
I see flame
Oh, there he is, my old Scottish boy.
flickering once again. Not enough blood yet shed. My
That's-
flail,
It's the best.
bring me my flail.
That guy's got just the best Scottish accent I've ever heard.
What stops thine ears?
It's the most authentic thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. I mean, he's from wherever he's pretending to be from, for sure. Flickering, that's right. I hear it flickering away up there. Aye, I can hear it in my ears right now. The flickering flame. I need a little bit more reverb and bass boost on my voice to get down there. I can hear it. I can hear it flickering. Hang on, let's do it. Hang on. I can hear it. The flickering flame. It's up there. I can sense it in my bone. Hang on. I can feel the flickering flame. I can sense it in my bones. My dear Frida. My dear Frida. She's passed on into a new realm. The painting, it curses my eyes. Mine eyes are cursed. Right, enough of that, please. Bring it back. Okay.
Flail, right away.
Right away. God, he's cool, huh? My G. Oh.
Bring Frida to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Monka W. Monka W.
Friend Father, we have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes.
Such a cool fight. Just everything about this whole fucking room was so cool, and
I
her
will
and
snuff out these
her
ashes
dad
for
and
good.
I don't know, just something about it. Like everything else.
This is a damn good boss fight, and for most of
Yeah.
us, I think it's
Yeah.
going to help justify how short the DLC was. This first phase
So
is
badass,
tough,
yeah.
mainly because of this trick.
Are you kidding me? I didn't get. Do you know what's so crazy? I've been watching Asmongold play, like I said, and he fucking took. Hold on. Look at this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 33. 33 tries on this. It got a bit wet, but you can see there. Sister Frida, 33 tries. Right? Like, I didn't get hit once by that attack. I don't understand. It seems like it was a really, like, tricky thing to dodge, but apparently, I don't know. I just never got hit by it somehow.
All of a sudden, you're straining your ears for footsteps, knowing that
No, you listen for the whooshing, and then you just roll, right? Isn't that what I did? I mean, that's what I did,
running
right?
towards you, and not 100% sure where it's going to come from. But once you get over your fear of this move, it actually becomes her weakness. You get the timing down, you figure out where she tends to move to in her invisibility, and then the match swings in your favor.
I mean, I feel like it's
Frida
harder for you because
was
of
the
that
first
weapon you're
Ash
using.
to enter the painting, but together,
The Valor
with the good
Shield.
Father,
Yeah.
they chose rot over fire. When she disappears, most of us said, "Holy shit!" Just like Priscilla, right? She certainly is taking after her. I've mentioned that Elfride was a sister of the Sable Church, But what I haven't really mentioned is that she renounced her former life and discovered a people she wished to protect
struggling.
in the painting, assuming the precise form that they yearned for. So she became this polite, scythe-wielding lady of the painting. But Elfrida isn't a half-dragon crossbreed like Priscilla was. She's unkindled ash.
Dude, you're tanking so much damage,
she's
bro.
She's supposed to seek flame, but instead her and the father chose rot over fire.
Oh.
In order to suppress the flame, the father shreds his own skin. That's why he asks for his flail at the start of the fight. It's his
Bring me my flail.
that appeases the flame, for, I quote,
Bring me my
painting
flail.
was painted with blood, and only blood can protect the secret. And regardless of whether Elfride manipulated the father into doing this, he's completely dependent upon her now, and you take her away from him.
But wait. But Elfrida is not Frida. They're not the same. Is he getting confused here, or am I getting confused? He's completely dependent on Elfrida. He just said, but I thought this was Sister Frida, and the girl that paints is Frida, or Elfrida. Let me hear that again.
And only blood can protect the secret. And regardless of whether Elfride manipulated the father into doing this, he's completely dependent upon her now, and you take her away from him.
You get that is probably the best bit in the whole game is just the animation and the voice acting that they did for his reaction to her death when he's like he's just like he goes and goes it's so good, man. It's so good. Wait till you see this shit. Ready? You feel it. You feel the pain. Old Scottish man's eyes, you can feel it and you can sense it from him, you know. Look. Wow. Awesome. He's got the Lord vessel there. Did we ever get an answer to that, by the way? Is that the same dish that is in the profane capital? Don't know if we ever did. That is like the best moment in the whole game, to be honest. I can't think of anything much better than that. She's back. She's back. The biggest debate of this entire game was when she came in for a third phase. That blew my mind. But as we'll remember, I didn't die to the third phase ever. So just keep that in mind, all right? I am him. Good cutscene. Oh. Leaked. What was he editing in there? Sony Vegas? Fucking Christ, he's using the original Sony Vegas to edit. I tell you what though, like if I was going back to editing videos, I'd probably just get Sony Vegas again. Fuck Premiere. Premiere is like too up its own arse, man. Sony Vegas was the shit. It was simple, did exactly what you thought it should do. I miss it, man. Look, I miss these little crop things on each clip. Remember that? You'd click on that little crop window and zoom into something for a little funny meme or something, you know? Grabbing these little sliders down here. So you could do fade ins. Like, what's he doing here? He's doing a fade out, actually. He's doing a little fade out there. Interesting. Anyway, let's see this. What's going on? What's the meme here? What is this? DLC, Ashes of Ariandel, gameplay and lore. These are his videos. What? I mean, look at those views. Look at those views, man. Can you see these views? And all monetized, baby. All freaking monetized. Whoo, boy, he's doing all right. Man's doing all right. But I don't like that his little preview bar is blue. Ew. And he's using white mode too. Ew. If he isn't Allfather Lloyd, I'll dislike one of my videos. Maybe. You were wrong. He isn't Allfather Lloyd.
Father, not Lloyd, disturbs the flame, and the flame brings Elfride back. Which isn't too strange, considering the fire brings us back to life as well, as an unkindled.
Yeah.
And so,
True.
the two ashes fighting causes the fire to flare. The white-haired woman is going to see flame. By enraging Ariandel, we're getting what we want, in a way. I need a break, though. At this point, Phase 2 is tough. Upstairs...
No, it isn't. Phase 2 is insanely easy. What is he bro, what are you saying? She literally goes AFK for Phase 2. You just go hit the guy, and it's easy. Like, he does his slam move, wait until he's done with that, and then go hit him a couple times. Just keep circling, just do a little clockwise circle. She's kind of she'll throw frost at you along the floor. That's fine. You can dodge that easily. And then when you go hit him, she's just chilling. She doesn't even care, really.
Now, in the chapel, she's moved. The white-haired woman has returned to her canvas, and she wishes to paint a new world to replace this one.
Thou art ash. Thou hast a pact made with Uncle Gale, so I wish to tell thee all. Behold its size. This is my canvas.
Beautiful.
It's to be a cold, dark, and very gentle place.
It's nothing like the one in Anne Orlando.
But first,
it's tiny compared to that.
I must see flame.
Okay.
One day, it will make someone a goodly home. That's why I must see flame.
Okay.
From this, we learn that new paintings can arise when the old ones fall to rot. There was rot in the old painting of Ariamis.
There was.
Also, don't forget, there was the poison-spewing dragon, there was the undead phalanx,
there was the bloated
monstrosities, in an unchanging canvas which is home to the terrible and the unwanted and the rotten. Maybe it makes a lot of sense for rot to inevitably take over
there's that same fucking contraption.
the painting.
Oh,
so
yeah.
The painting of Ariamis undoubtedly fell, but Father Ariandel is said to have restored the painting. This is his world he created, and Fride came and convinced him not to ever let go of his painting, and so the rot took over.
Fride,
embraced it.
not Elfride.
Yet a new creator lies waiting to paint a new vision.
Good.
Those
Say that
who
again.
want-
And Fride came and convinced him not to ever let go of his painting, and so the rot took over, but they embraced it. Yet a new
why?
creator lies waiting to paint a new vision.
Okay, good. So they're kind of
Those who
cooked.
aren't kin to fire cannot paint a world. Those absorbed by fire
Can't do it either.
must not paint a world.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I haven't forgotten, Mother.
Mother.
So, with the white-haired girl in
Who's the
mind,
mother?
we kill Ariandel and Sister Frida once more.
Yeah, but this is where you're going, hey, easy, boys. I'm fucking good at this game, baby. And then you go, The dark brings her back this time.
This little event
Or something.
here is worthy of an entire video, pretty much. And you'll get one. But for now, what is
Yeah.
Black Flame?
Black
Well,
flame.
it's indicative of the abyss that lies within man, described as the impenetrable fires of humanity.
You little pussy. You little fucking pussy. Hey, maybe if you spend less time researching lore and maybe a little bit of time practicing getting good at this game, you wouldn't need a summon.
We'll leave it at that for now.
Look at
So
you.
for those of you who did this spoiler-free, how incredible is this moment? A
Insane.
three-phase boss
Insane.
fight where you empty a full health bar each time. It's unheard of and completely demoralizing. Especially
Not for me. Hey guys, remember when I just beat her first try? I was out of Estus. I did have that much health left, but I did it. I did it first try. So
Especially when you discover how tough Phase 3 is.
wait, what? You can summon Gale to fight? What? Let's hear this again. Let's hear what he just says there again. Ready?
Demoralizing, especially when you discover how tough Phase 3 is. It's like fighting Lady Maria of Bloodborne, but with the slower character pacing of the Dark Souls series. The best way I found to beat her, my first time, was to try and keep Gale alive in round 2, so that we could stunlock her together in round 3. And when Gale's AI decided to behave, I got her low enough that I could take her out with my relatively underpowered character.
Oh, well.
And that is the end. When we finish, we
Sounds
come
like an
face
excuse to me.
face with a human with a snake for a lower body.
What?
This DLC has a lot of curiosities, and I hope you make this channel the place to explore them.
Oh,
But there's no
shit. That's
curiosity more
before...
curious.
That's before the bonfire for Ringed City DLC appears. Oh my god. So this is like... So he's kind of on it when he makes these videos. He's like right after these things come out. Like, how old is this video? This video must be 8 years old.
Yes, then this piece of dialogue
Right,
we
okay,
receive
sorry.
curiosities, and I hope you make this channel the place to explore them. But there's no curiosity more curious than this piece of dialogue.
Oh
we
yeah,
received
this was
at the end. Thank
crazy.
you for watching.
My thanks, Ashen One. I can almost see the flame. Soon, Uncle Gale will bring me the pigment. I wonder if he has found it. The dark soul of man.
The pigment that he requires. But oh, this is crazy because the guy making the video doesn't know you're going to fight Gale. That you're going to go and get his dark soul, this dark souls from that drip out of him and give them back to her yet. Oh, so he doesn't even know any of this shit. Oh, dude. Wow. Wow. Wow, what a video. It was more of a playthrough than an actual lore video, though. I feel like I was just watching him play the game. They hit gold with Father Ariandel's voice actor. Fuck yeah. The amount of emotion in his voice when he's asking for Frida, and his flail, not to mention his blood-curdling scream when she dies. That's what I said. It's the best moment in the game when he's fucking screaming, right? Can we see that again real quick? Oh yeah, right here, boys. Jesus. Cinema. Can we get some Miyazaki's in the chat? Miyazaki's, please. Where was the first bit where he's asking for his flail?
Please, my flail, right away.
Thank you.
My flail, right away. Flickering flail. I need my flickering flail.
Sorry. Okay. That was a great video, man. This guy kills it every time. Let's see this one.
Me, please.
I want answers for this guy. Give me answers. I want to know what he was all about. We saw him as soon as we... Wow, cinema. We saw him as soon as we walked into the Ringed City. I'm pretty sure. He was right up there at the top, and then he was there at the end. So let's get to this guy's story.
Hood is come to eat us, to eat our dark souls.
So he escaped Gale.
At the
The
very
Red
end
Hood,
of the
did he
world,
say there?
The final battle begins.
Okay, this is the end. Oh,
A
he's,
fight
there he
between
is.
an undead slave
All
knight
sussy.
who persisted since the age of the gods, and unkindled ash, born of the cycle itself. And in the ruins of countless civilizations, their fight spills the blood of the Dark Soul, from which a new world can be born.
Yep.
The Ringed City DLC, even though it lacks a flashy ending cutscene, ends the Soul series in a beautiful way. For it's fitting that only at the end of the world would we finally understand how it all began. In the Age of Ancients, 4 souls were found by creatures that crept from the dark. 4 Lord souls that would shape the world. Of course, these souls were shared, for a lord requires subjects. So Gwyn had his royalty, the witch had her daughters, Nito had his dead, and the pygmy, who found the dark soul, fathered humanity. And we always assumed that there was only one pygmy. Indeed, there is only one furtive pygmy shown in the trailer, and only one pygmy referenced as our ancestor.
Oh.
And while it fits best that this might have been Manus who went insane in Ulasil, the furtive pygmy's identity was never really...
What the fuck is Ulasil? Because we heard about that yesterday. With some... fuck, man. I don't remember anything.
For the furtive pygmy was just that. Furtive. Whoever they were, whoever they became, they did not seek a name. They did not seek trouble, and they certainly did not seek the light. For without light, there are no shadows.
Dark Souls 1. Maybe we go back and play Dark Souls 1 again. Just to do the DLC this time. Yeah, I think I have to. I kind of think I have to. I just don't want to. I just can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered doing it again.
Like the other lords,
yes.
The pygmy shared their dark soul.
Oh, I never noticed. Oh yeah, no, I did notice there was a bunch of thrones there. I remember. Yeah.
Creating a line of pygmy royalty in the Ringed City. And in the Ringed City, we find the first evidence of early man.
Those
descendants
knights?
of pygmies with armaments forged in the fires of the abyss.
What?
According to the Dragonhead Great Shield, the Ringed Knights, by command of the gods, stood amongst the ranks who set out to slay the ancient dragons.
Who didn't? Who didn't set out to destroy the ancient dragons? Every single fucking person in this game apparently did that. Ornstein, not Nameless King, Gwyn, these guys, these knights, these other knights, these fucking
Clearly
guys.
They each returned with the head of an archdragon as their prize, yet their contributions in the war were never lauded.
Oh.
Perhaps you can guess why.
Nope.
The former King of Light, he feared humans.
Who the fuck's that? Did I ever meet this guy?
Feared that they would usher in an age of dark.
As
That looks like Dark Souls 2.
It was one thing to have fought for a new age of fire, but it was another experience entirely to feel this fear.
It was Dark
of
Souls 2,
losing it.
okay.
This fear brought out the worst in him. Humanity had aided him in this great war against the dragons, and yet it was foreshadowed that his age of fire would eventually fade into an age of
So
dark.
badass. Oh my god.
So, patiently, the humans waited their turn, and in dire fear of
Look at
this,
that sword,
Gwyn
holy.
sealed his fate. Literally.
What?
A ring of fire was placed upon the armor and weaponry of early men, and their true darkness was lost forever.
What? I'm so confused.
And one day, this dark sign would appear upon man's very flesh, a seal of fire surrounding the darkness of humanity, a brand that burns away the very soul of a human until only a hollow is left. And eons later, the very world would bear this brand, unable
Whoa,
to
yeah,
move on
the
from
eclipse.
an endless age of fire. This marked a terrible event in human history,
Oh, yeah?
one which may well have tied humanity to the age of fire, and an event that may well have changed man's very nature. This
Oh, I've been
was
there.
the first sin.
I've been there. Oh yeah, and the bonfire explodes, but you don't take damage, and then some guy talks to you. What the fuck? I remember.
Once, the Lord of Light banished dark and all that stemmed from humanity. And men assumed a fleeting form. These are the roots of our world. Men are props in states of life, and no matter how tender, how exquisite, a lie will remain a lie.
Exterminate!
Some humans remained faithful to the gods of the Age of Fire, and they rejected this darkness deep within them.
Mm-hmm.
Some took pride in their newfound undeath,
Oh, pilgrim.
reveling in what it truly meant to be branded.
Brain dead? Yeah, that's
And
me.
eventually, a new creature would even be born, the Unkindled, born from the ashes of undead who sacrificed themselves to the flame long ago.
Wow.
If thou art yet human, the urge will
There
soon
he is. There's
begin
the
to swell.
fucking little prick that you see right at the start.
To curse the gods and bring ruin upon this accursed heap of dung.
And one day, some pygmies whisper, this curse placed upon the abyss will eventually take the gods themselves.
Oh yeah, okay.
The abyss is cursed, take the gods.
Whoa, chill, bro. Chill, bro.
After he conquered the archdragons, Lord Gwyn made a habit of bestowing gifts upon those who had aided him in his war. To Seath, for example, he awarded dukedom and bequeathed
Duke's
onto
Archives.
him a shard of a great soul, and embraced him as a part of the royal family. To the four kings, also, were fragments of a great soul bequeathed, for Gwyn recognized their foresight. And to the pygmies, the great lord granted sovereignty over the ringed city, an isolated place at World's End for them to live in peace. However, of all the gifts he gave, this one appears to betray his prejudice towards the holders of the Dark Soul.
Oh shit.
For when we visit, it's common knowledge that the ringed city was not so much a home as it was a prison.
Oh.
The Forsaken Ringed City was walled off by the gods to contain the pygmies.
Oh my god.
And the Dark Soul is better left well alone.
What?
At the heart of the ringed city
Gwyn,
lies
how could
Gwyn's
you?
youngest daughter, locked in an endless slumber.
What?
The Princess Filianor.
Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a
Ew.
prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire.
Somehow, this slumbering princess, and or the egg that she holds, protects the pygmy royalty, hides their dark souls, and perhaps even forestalls the end of the world.
Really?
How? Well, we'll get to that in a video analyzing the princess and her roots in the movie Angel's Egg, so subscribe if you're
What the fuck?
interested in that. But ignore the hows for now, and simply accept that she has this power, evidenced by the pygmies that we find when we crush the egg and break through time.
It was
As
through
you can
time.
imagine,
Okay.
the ringed city revolved almost entirely around the defense of this princess, a fact that's made abundantly clear to you
As soon as you get there.
you enter.
Yeah. Look at that goofy ass
Made
face.
abundantly clear to you as soon as you enter.
You deserve to get shot, bro.
These ruined knights were once like you, journeying through the ringed city
Oh, yeah?
so that they could find the legendary Dark Soul. They were sent here on an old king's orders.
So I'm better than
but they
every
were
single
so
one of those guys?
soundly crushed that they had little choice but to swear themselves to the Judicator Giant, this judge capable of enslaving the spirits of those
There's three of
who
those
would
guys, and they were
threaten
kind of
the
pussies, to
city.
be honest.
This enslaving of those who would threaten you allowed the city's defenses to grow significantly
True, actually.
over
That
time.
makes sense.
Visitor, return from whence thou camest.
Oh, wait, there's another one. I guess I forgot that one.
This runneth deep.
How many was there in total then? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Our mistress's slumber.
Argo watches over the spears of the church, an order devoted to the defense of Filianor. Their last recorded member to join was named Halflight, who was a missionary on a visit to the ringed city, who elected to stay behind. Halflight, wielding the white birch bow, a relic of Ulasil, surely hailed from the ancient land of light sorceries.
Wow.
And considering the ringed city accepted this mission from Ulasil, the two cities must have once had some sort of alliance.
Ooh.
And you two can stand alongside him
I
as
can?
a spear of the church.
Thou'st
Oh, yeah.
a
I killed her.
divine spear become, an honor once bestowed in the time of the gods,
I wish I didn't kill
nearly
her.
unheard of in this age of waning fire. As a servant of the princess and friend to Medea, I am honored to have met thee.
This
Sneaky.
is Shira, a woman of many titles, daughter of the Duke, descendant of the gods, matriarch of the church, friend to Medea, a dragon-slaying knightess, and handmaiden to Princess Philionor.
Let me look at her.
In no small way, Shira is the last living representative of the old gods.
Oh, wow.
This place we find her is called the Dark Room, where she will always remain, for she took it upon herself to imprison herself here to watch over the undying corpse of a pygmy king. Long ago, a mad king was born to the pygmy royalty of the Ringed City, and Shira put him to rest, impaling the king upon her cross spear. However, cross spears were for killing dragons, and her weapon was not suited to kill the king. And so, forever entwined, she took it upon herself as an eternal duty to deliver both the spear and the king to the Dark Room, where she would hold them close until the end of time.
Okay.
This is proof that even primeval humanity may well have been starting to cause problems, going wild, as we know it is wont to do. Darkness was starting to wear upon the Ringed City, its inhabitants, and even its most powerful defender, Medea.
Oh, poor Medea.
Medea, descendant of archdragons, was raised by the gods.
And lowered by Death
And
Dagger.
since he was immortal, it made him the perfect creature to be tasked with this eternal duty.
Yeah.
To battle the dark and watch over the sleeping princess until the end of time. But as the city sank into the abyss, so too did Medea, only finding release.
He's playing as Shira.
Shira and an unkindled.
Many of us are by the fire, forsaken. I speak of thine kind and mine.
The locusts rise from the abyssal swamp, some claiming to have been around since the beginning, not unlike humans. Others representing little...
Explain why they those aren't their faces, those are just masks, because I picked up a mask that's that face. So explain that. Also explain what the feast was about. I never got to the feast.
More than a hunger, presumably intended to reduce the world to nothing.
Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
And so, at the heart of the Ringed City, we are meant to question whether the abyss is inherently bad. For there have been many references throughout the series of a calm and gentle dark, but so many also of an abyss gone wild.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
And so, she lived in fear.
Who dat?
Of the dark. Of the things that gnawed at her flesh.
That's the blind
and yet,
fire.
The abyss hath
Watcher.
yet to produce any such
Keeper.
creature.
The Locust Preacher posits that the abyss was never a threat, or at least that it never was in the beginning. Perhaps it is the seal of fire that casts the shadows, sending the dark into a frenzy.
When it is the sun, he
But of all the
casts
characters
no
to trust,
shadow.
can we really trust the locusts?
Fuck no.
According to their
Ew.
right arm, the white-faced locusts were meant to beckon men to the dark with their sermons.
Disgusting.
And since they spin the abyss in such a positive way, can we really trust their words?
No.
Would you, instead, believe that Gwyn was right to fear
Yes.
the dark?
Yes.
Was he right to mistrust humanity, to brand them, to shepherd
Gwyn
them,
is my
to
goat.
wall off the pygmies and contain the dark soul? The answer probably lies somewhere in the middle. Yes, the yearning of humanity often turns them into
These
monsters.
are spoilers, right?
But any hope of a calm and gentle darkness may well have been lost when Gwyn marked them with the dark sign. And while the Ringed City has revealed that the Seal of Fire was indeed Gwyn's doing, the nature of undeath is still a mystery that we have to figure out. For in Dark Souls 3 also,
Wait, I never got this ending.
are dark sigils, holes untouched by fire that seep humanity, and may also be responsible for the problems of
I
humanity.
can't believe I listened to you. I got the worst ending in the game because I fucking listened to you. You said, just give her a little tap. I went like that. Give her a little tap. And then next thing I know, I've got my boot on her fucking skull. That made me sad, man. I loved her that whole time. And now I'm crushing her head. And I didn't like it.
There is more
Actual worst
dark within
ending.
you than even you know.
Yeah.
Dark is the mother of all.
Yes, you.
All things were born from it.
So, we'll get to what exactly cursed humanity with undeath in another video.
Okay.
But the fact remains, hope
There
exists
he is,
in an
Gale.
undead man who has endured since the age of the gods. Gale. In part 2
Watch
of
all
this
the
video,
endings.
we'll explore Gale's character.
I want to understand what his deal is. Like, he looks like such a goofball, man. Why does he look like such a goofball with his little weird, whatever this is? It's like an executioner's hood, isn't it? It's like a crimson executioner hood. You have free will, my friend. Yeah, I know, but I lack the crucial information.
Now that we're armed with the knowledge of the Ringed City and the origins of humanity. So click here for this video
No.
if it's out, subscribe if it isn't, and I'll see you
Let's see it.
then. One.
You'll have to watch all the endings. Maybe. I don't know. Do I watch the endings or do I just play it again? I don't know. It feels kind of cheating to watch all the endings. But I mean, are the endings even that significant, really? I don't understand the ending, so what does it matter? I didn't understand the ending I had. I literally don't even understand what happened to me. What happened? She picked up the fire. I stood behind her. She picked up the fire. Everything started to go dark. I fucking threw a little right hook at her. Bopped her. Then I put my foot on her head, took the fire from her hand, and then I just went like this. I fucking like this. Lifted it into the air, and then it ended, and I don't even know what that means. Anyway, what was
there
this?
was an
What's this?
abomination who had no place in
Priscilla? Yeah, I guess she is. She's got a tail. It's kind of weird. Furry kind of stuff, you know?
Once. There was an abomination.
Maybe we should get something to eat. I'm fucking starving. Do you guys want something to eat? Shall I get you something? Can I get you something? You want a snack? What do you think? Let's get a fucking snack or something. Come on. Let's do it. We're back. There we go. But I was out at Lidl today. Yes, I was at Lidl. And I got pecan pies. Do you guys like pecan pies? You don't like... And OJ, got OJ too. A little small glass of OJ just to keep us fresh, you know. So let's dive into part 2 here, okay?
Nation who had no place in this world, a dragon crossbreed, feared by the gods, and described as an antithesis to all life.
What?
Clutching a strange doll, and truly alone, eventually this pale, white-haired girl was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. And much later, perhaps within many layers of these painted worlds, a scaled, snake-eyed young girl becomes the last hope for humanity.
Wait, what?
We've talked at length of was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. And much later, perhaps within many layers of these painted worlds, a scaled, snake-eyed young girl becomes the last hope for humanity. We've talked at length already about the paintings, but it bears repeating. Basically, they're self-contained universes that exist within themselves, and from what we can gather, the original in the overworld is the painted world of Ariamis in Anor Londo, which is protected by the painting guardians. And as any painting does, really, these paintings reflect the themes of the outside world, with a cycle of death and rebirth, just like our world. So, inevitably, just like the flame will fade.
You see this? It's a pecan pie. Delicious. Delicious, creamy innards. Very tasty. You guys would love it.
A painting will become rotten, and when this happens, the residents make the decision to set their world aflame, then escaping into yet another painted world as their world burns behind them, so that they can live on.
Ashen One, I cannot die.
What? What?
Ashen One, I cannot die.
She comes back.
I have a world to paint.
This painter has no name, so we've taken to calling her Aria,
Yes, she does. She's called Elfrida. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And to paint a new world, she must see flame.
Those who aren't kin to fire cannot paint a world. Those absorbed by fire must not paint a world. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten, Mother.
Who's your mother?
So just as her mother was once shown flame, Arya too must have an awareness of it. So, in our fight with another unkindled, Frida, the friction of our clash sets the world aflame. Yet Arya is left wanting for one more thing.
Ashen One,
The Dark Soul
thy
paint.
gift of flame has taken root, and Uncle Gale will soon bring the pigment. Pigment, colored like the dark soul of man.
Since the dark soul of man has never been retrieved from the ringed city, it follows that a painting with this dark soul as the pigment will be different than the paintings before it.
I wish to paint a picture of a cold, dark, and very gentle place. Soon, Uncle Gale will bring me the pigment.
Gale. When we first met Gale in Ariandel, we didn't really think too much of him. He's a soft-spoken, reverent man in undying service to his Lady of the Painting. And in many ways, Gale isn't supposed to be much more than just a simple undead, at the core of what being undead really represents. However, saying that, his 2 item descriptions back then, they revealed an unusually staggering depth to his history, because Gale has been around for a long time. He alone recalls the Way of White Corona miracle, which was something that was thought to have been lost to the ages. For, long ago, when the gods still had their imprint left upon the world, in Dark Souls 1, reciting any of their miracles would conjure up these white discs. And back then, apparently, also, were these slave knights, an order that Gale was a part of. And
What the fuck is... That's Gale, is it? That's not him dressed up as Gale. What's up with his lips? And his skin? It's all fucked up.
Gale's slave knight armor, embellished with this red cloth, was
Did I
once a
forget his
symbol
armor?
of honor. But in stark contrast to this honor, slave knights had a terrible duty. They were used as fodder in the bleakest of battles. Imagine they were the knights that were sent first to tire out the enemy, because, after all, they couldn't die. And so we know that at least one slave knight outlived his masters. Wow. For while the slave knights were never relieved from duty, Gale did eventually find refuge in the painted world, which leads us to believe that whatever entity they served, the slave knights outlived them.
Easy.
Able to go mad,
Hell
but
yeah, dude.
unable to die.
My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you.
We gotta stop with this. I'm here with you, brother. I'm just in bed and I feel real shitty. Oh, fuck, brother. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry. No, what? Listen, don't stick around for me. You fucking take care of yourself, all right? Like you always say. What do you always say? You have a free will, my friend. Anyway, they took my wisdom tooth last week and another one this morning, but it was really rough. Painkiller's not doing a great job. That fucking sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. But, listen, you may be in pain, but I still just can't quite get over whatever this sussy little pose is. I don't know why they decided that this was the pose for him. He's meant to be the goat of Dark Souls.
You to show her flame.
He is.
A proper flame that will burn the rot away.
And so, this ancient, old undead found a new purpose.
I still can't really decide whether he was a good guy or not. Like, what was the deal? I really can't quite fathom it in my head. Because it seems like he tricks us into going into the painting. But then when I read this, it seems quite an honest request or whatever he's saying. I need you to show her flame my lady lives in the cold. Like, he's being pretty forthright and honest. And yet it seemed like when he made us touch this bit of the painting, it was like a trick. Like the way we were like, oh, what the fuck? Get the fuck. But...
And so, this ancient, old undead found a new...
And then he also gets you... He's always telling you, take the plunge, you won't die. And like, yeah. But it's to be in... But almost always, we would almost always... Like, a Demon Prince, we almost... that was fucking... That was a trap, surely. I don't know. And then we fight him at the end. So, why fight? Why are we fighting if you want my help? I don't get... I just don't...
Purpose. One that he believed in wholeheartedly. First, to save his painted world from the tyranny of Frida.
I was on Frida's side,
to
I don't
help
care.
his lady create a new world. This one painted with the dark soul of legend. And if there's any one positive attribute to take from the dark soul, it would probably be immortality, and perhaps this will be a painting that does not rot. But it is impossible to know exactly what kind of world will be painted with the dark soul. But I do have faith in the good of this ending, validated by one thing, Gale's character. Because until the very end of time, Gale fights for this new world. He weathers countless battles. He even knows that a terrible fate awaits him. And this is a man that's been around since the Age of Fire. Now, what other character in the series can lay claim to the knowledge that represents? So given that he has the right to knowledge of the dark soul more than most characters, and given that he actually told Arya to paint this world...
I'll head off to paint. I promised Uncle Gale I would.
And that...
That doesn't necessarily mean that he told her to paint the world from just based on that context. She promised him that she would paint the world, not that he had told her to. She could have said, I'm going to paint this world, and he's like, you promise? And she's like, yeah. Could have been like that. Let's just keep it a buck. If we're gonna be nitpicky here, all right.
That he expects us to be thankful in the end.
Yeah, what?
And that...
To paint. I promised Uncle Gale I would.
And that he expects us to be thankful in the end.
You will thank me when it's done.
Yeah, see this? Look, we got sucked in there.
That his quest to find the dark soul is a noble one.
Okay, if you say so.
If it is the dark soul thou desirest, then seek Filianor's church at the base of the cliff. There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken.
She didn't.
Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire.
Upon her awakening, I expect Filianor
she did wake up, I
she would see
forgot.
the face of her father staring back at her.
Oh, that's
Alas,
heartbreaking.
And unkindled wakes her from her sleep.
Remember when it was Duff Dagger's face down there in the bottom left? God, that must have been a heartbreaking moment for her where she's like, Papa? No! Duff Dagger! Even better. I mean, listen. God, he's good, isn't he? Anyways.
And in a flash of light, we are transported to an apocalyptic scene, the end of the world. What exactly happens, though, in this cutscene is very worthy of debate. Some people believe that the entire city was an illusion, and that Filianor's faith simply kept it in check, somewhat like how Gwendolyn kept the sun shining in Anor Londo. But
I want a breakdown of all of this. Like, this looks like the sea or something. It looks like it was like a dried sea. And they're always talking about the sea or whatever, you know, all that stuff. In all these places. I mean, and that looks like Lothric. Maybe in the middle there. That looks kind of like Anor Londo off in the right there, up at the top right. But bang in the middle looks like Lothric. I don't know. It's got that bridge, you know. And then Anor Londo's got all the spire, like the pointy points, the pointy bits, you know. So
another theory is
hold on.
How Gwendolyn kept the sun shining in Anor Londo. But
wait, is that true?
Somewhat like how Gwendolyn kept the sun shining in Anor Londo.
I didn't know that.
But another theory is that this flash of light takes us forward in time to the very end.
That's what my instinct told me that had happened. I was like, oh, we've just moved forward in time. Because, I mean, she's there still, but she's dead. So...
Light, after all, is time. Personally, though,
not
only do I believe that we are transported forward in time,
Okay, I mean you're on the same
I think
page.
we are the only one to experience this rapid skip forward. Let me explain that. So, everyone else here, Gale, the Pygmy Lord...
How did he become so big, too? Are we going to talk about that? I kind of want to know how he became so massive. Wait.
Let me explain that.
Go ahead.
So, everyone else here,
I need to
Gale,
stop pausing, I'm sorry.
the Pygmy Lords, Filianor, Shira... It's likely they fully experienced every inexorable second of time.
The word is inexorable, not inexorable, okay? I don't know where you're getting that from.
Scraping by until this point where Filianor finally dies.
Filianor.
By eating Dark Souls? Oh yeah, get big that way, okay.
The Red Hood is
Finally!
come to eat us.
Finally, this is the lore I wanted. The fucking lore on this guy right here.
To eat our dark souls.
Here we go.
The proof that time has passed is in all of these characters. For example, the Pygmy Lords knew that Gale...
Oh, you're not even joking. So he actually, just in that huge amount of time in between whenever we met, not Priscilla, fucking Filianor, in that time between touching the egg and getting to here, he had consumed all of these Dark Souls up to the end of the world to become that size. Is that true?
Was searching for them. They knew long enough that he earned the terrifying mantle of the Red Hood. The Red Hood is come to eat us.
Wow.
Rumors like that don't just appear in one flash of light.
I don't joke.
Also,
wow.
Gale's weaponry is a testament to time passing.
Oh my god, the notched fucking sword blade, the executioner's blade that was so notched by time and usage. That's incredible. Oh my god.
His blade is broken and chipped, and his crossbow is stained and twisted.
Yes.
It wasn't like that before.
No.
And Gale himself, on some level, is surprised to see that you still exist in this world.
What? Still here?
Shira, however, has been looking for you.
I've searched for thee, dark, stricken creature. I am Shira, daughter of...
I fought her and I had no idea who she was. You know that Thanos meme? Where the girl's like, you took everything from me. And he's like, I don't even know who you are. That's what I felt like. I felt like Thanos. She came up and was like, you done this, done that, this, and whatever you've done. I was like, I don't even know who you are.
Of the Duke, descendant of gods, and trusted friend to Medea. At once, I am the honor of the gods, the glory of fire, and the fear of the dark.
Wow,
Thou
it was
shalt
some
not
speech.
go unpunished for thy treachery.
Yeah, my treachery.
Thy
What did I do?
profanity and thy shameless yearning.
She, too, made it to the end.
It's a beautiful speech. It's powerful. It actually kind of moves you. It just, you know, the passion behind it. But like, what the fuck? Like, what did I do to you? I didn't do anything to you, my brother. She's accusing us of a lot. Yeah. A lot of baseless accusations. I don't like that. Treachery, my perversion. Like what was that?
Of the world, her soul enduring in the name of her long lost gods.
Okay.
Treachery, profanity, and yearning.
Profanity.
So,
Whoops, not
assumedly,
perversion.
our treachery could be our disloyalty to the gods.
I slipped that
as
one in.
Humans. Our profanity.
I was thinking
could
of
be
Gale.
the dark within us, and our yearning is the want and will of all humans that is described in a lot of dark item descriptions.
Give me that again.
Profanity and yearning. So, assumedly, our treachery could be our disloyalty to the gods as humans.
Okay.
Our profanity could be the dark.
How is that? Just by being humans, we're disloyal to the gods? Like, huh? That's not how it works. Like, don't make me get the fucking Iliad out and start fucking reading. Don't make me get the Odyssey out, or not necessarily any of that. Don't let me get Mythos off the shelf. I'll fucking read all that stuff. I'll tell you that the gods brought us here. Okay, let's not forget that.
Dark within us, and our yearning is the want and will of all humans that is described in a lot of dark item descriptions.
Would I ever forgive thy lowly...
she really did make you feel bad for killing her, even though she was like, she's the one who jumped us, one, 2, she calls us names and then attacks us. And then she's like, I will never forgive you. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? What have I done to you?
Kind.
Weird.
Even till the end of time, she never left that dark room, unaware or uncaring that only a few dunes away, the pygmy lords are being devoured.
Oh my god! You're fucking kidding. That's the room. Oh. She never did leave that room. I was like, well, she left it eventually, I guess. But she never did. She was right there the whole time. I can't believe I never fucking figured that out.
Aware or uncaring that only a few dunes away, the pygmy lords are being devoured alive. By Gale,
yeah, well, you didn't have anything to say about that.
Antagonist of the Dark Souls series. I see a lot of people complaining that for a final boss, we don't hear a single word about this character until the DLC of Dark Souls 3. But then, is that really so strange? As we mentioned before, Gale is much like us. He's a simple undead, characterized by an uncrushable resolve.
Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul, for my lady's painting.
The red-hooded, wandering slave knight Gale sought the blood of the dark soul as pigment for the painted world. But Gale knew that he was no champion, that the dark soul would likely ruin him, and that he had little hope of a safe return. So why do you think he led you here? To kill him, perhaps?
Good question.
The revelation here is that a soul can exist in the blood, which is something that shouldn't be too surprising. After all, Ariandel flayed himself to satiate a flame within a lord vessel with his blood. Those that feast upon human flesh, so rats in Dark Souls 1, for example, they've always dropped humanity, which is a fragment of the soul. And a hollow without blood struggles to be reanimated. We learnt this in the cathedral. And the Abyss Watchers also shared the soul of the Wolf-Blood Master between them. And in much the same way, the blood of the Dark Soul courses through the Pygmies' veins, yet they've existed for so damn long.
Good fighting here, brother. You're doing really well. This looks like a Duff Dagger run right here.
The painter needs this blood to paint her world. But how do you paint with dried blood? Well, one way is
same way you paint with fucking dried watercolor dried watercolor cubes. You fucking just add a little water. It's fine.
Consume it to digest it and make the blood your own.
Oh, seems more complicated.
Is this the blood? The blood of the Dark Soul.
Holy, how cinema was that, boys? Insane. It's insane. Oh my god.
Inflicted by the same frenzy that took Manus, the same insanity that took Artorias, on some level, Gale is still holding true to his purpose, even now. He wonders aloud whether he's succeeded in digesting the Dark Soul, and when he sees us, he doesn't see an old companion, he only sees more blood. Broken greatsword in hand, Gale represents more than just a part of the first DLC. Instead, he exists as a true counterpart to the soul of Cinder. He is the desire of humanity, fighting for a place in the world. He is the frenzy of the Dark Soul. He is a hollow's loss of self, and he is the souls of countless others that he's consumed in his journey.
Wow. I did that.
Gale died as
I didn't even read that.
As a slave knight, intended for sacrifice.
I just fucking was clicking through things and not even understanding anything. I couldn't believe it was over. I thought there was more to that fight afterwards, but...
Gale died as he lived, as a slave knight, intended for sacrifice. And in the end, whether he guided us here to kill him or not, Gale's final accomplishment was consuming the Dark Soul, digesting it and bleeding it out, making the Dark Soul as whole as it's ever been since the very dawn of time.
I want to see the new world. Why?
My thanks.
Why does she always want to paint a fucking dark, gloomy, snowy, cold place? Why can she not paint a nice, warm, sunny place? Maybe. You know? Nice beach. You know, some nice rivers, burns, creeks, you know, all these things. Nice, wholesome place. Meadows, fields. I don't know.
Ashen One, with this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting.
It still blows my mind that the new world that is going to exist is going to be named Duff Dagger. Doofus Dagus. Yes.
After thee. I see.
Oh.
We are much alike. Then I will name this painting Ash. It will be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home. I wonder when Uncle Gale intends his return. I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home.
Oh, I wonder then, is he capable of return? And she knows he has died in order for me to take the dark soul from him. And he can come back and he can live in that world. A new peaceful world. Maybe. Maybe.
When Uncle Gale intends his return, I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home.
And so, the little universe is painted within a dying world, a cold, dark, and gentle place, like the paintings before it, except this new world has the ineffable dark soul painted into its very fabric. And even when the outside world expires, whether the fire fades, whether it's usurped by a lord of hollows or an accursed undead, somewhere within the painted world of REMS, hidden within the painted world of Ariandel, tucked away in a small...
You crying, bruh? Listen close. Is bro crying right now? Is he crying?
Within the painted world of Ariandel.
He is. He's cracking.
The world of REMS, hidden within the painted world of Ariandel, tucked away in a small attic, surrounded by a burning world, is a new sanctuary named Ash. Maybe one day we'll see what this cold, dark, gentle world is like. Miyazaki hasn't completely ruled out Dark Souls 4, so I do feel like it'll be made one day. But for now, and for the foreseeable future, really, as you should have expected from Dark Souls, the ending you envision in this new world is all your own, built upon the excellence of your imagination.
Wow.
I know you still have questions, so do I. Soon, we'll talk about the layers of time in the Ringed City, the difference between Dark Sigils and the Dark Sign, the statues of the primordial serpents, and the stories of the locusts.
Yes.
This may be the end for now.
Right.
But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
I'll see you then.
Wow. Wow. What a video, man. This guy's Dude, this guy's killer, man. He needs to, hardest lines ever. I gotta watch that. He needs to fucking put this down into... Miyazaki, he needs to allow this guy to put this all down into like a book or something. I'd love this as a hardback encyclopedia, you know, on the shelf. Something like that. That would be so cool. Treat it as... Then, you know, wipe all knowledge of this game off the face of the earth. Treat it as actual mythological writings, and then like have it be rediscovered thousands of years from now, and then people will study it as a thing that actually, you know, like how we study Greek mythology now. That would be sweet. Let's do that. Let's get on that, shall we? What's this? It is this line that really cuts you right into the depths of your being right here. This is crazy. Wait, they didn't show it. Oh. Never mind. Fuck you. Fuck you. What paint? That painter could have easily used regular black paint or charcoal to paint, but no. She needs a fucking dark soul of man. What does she use as a fork when she eats? Poseidon's trident? Speaking of Greek mythology, what other character can lay claim to knowledge of the age of fire besides Gale? Unbreakable Patches, son. Yes. Fucking Patches, man. He'll always survive. Roaches always survive. They will always live on. I wonder when Uncle Gale intends to return. I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home. My heart is writhing in pain. I love how Gale hollows as soon as he sees that he possesses the blood of the Dark Soul. Oh, is that why his skin went like that? Like it went all green and sort of wrinkly? Gale, as soon as he sees that he possesses the blood of the Dark Soul, his purpose has been completed, and he couldn't ward off the hollowing any longer. Gale deserved a gentle home for the eons of suffering he endured. Every time I want to upload this video, I realized something was wrong and it had to start again. It gave me conniptions. The Soul of Cinder may be the final boss of Dark Souls 3, but Slave Knight Gale is the final boss of the Souls series. No question. Arya, please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee. Yarnum. Yes, indeed. It will be a cold and dark and very gentle place. What? Yarnum? Isn't that in the first game? Oh no, that's fucking Bloodborne. I remember now. Old Yarnum, passeth thine ox cord. Thou shine playeth rubbish. Plays Gale phase 2 to 3 music. Oh man. I remember there came a point in that fight where I became so consumed with the beauty of the fight. Let me have a look, see if we can find that real quick. That I just stopped talking and I was in flow state, complete flow state, right? And where is it? Right here. Right here. I was in complete flow state. I didn't talk. I just felt like this was what was meant to happen. And it just was what it was, you know what I'm saying? Right here, somewhere. Oh god. Wait for that crit. Doesn't exist. Why do I do that? Why do I try and use anything other than just my basic attack? The one you understand. Okay. Okay,
Here we
that's
go.
so bad. Fucking heal, bro! Oh, my death. Get off this hill. What are we doing up on this hill? Sprinting is the best way to avoid that. Well done remembering that that sword comes out of the ground. Okay. I'd love to... Okay, this is a big explosion here. Yeah, well remembered, well remembered. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, it's right about here that we just go into flow state.
We get consumed with the beauty of the fight, okay? Are we all watching? I think it's right here.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Not enjoying the second phase so far. I'm so possessed with the beauty of this fight, I just can't talk. I'm getting so greedy.
That had to be dodged there. That had to be dodged. That was it.
I am the fucking dagger.
We'll never forget. We'll never forget.
Wow. What do we do now, boys?